I'm honored to welcome you, all of you, to this wonderful gathering. So we have a scheduled program here, and I will just make you understanding about our scheduled program. And everybody know that PSMO College, and especially the Department of History, always in the forefront to make the exact meaning of the college vision and mission, to tie up with the prominent institute across the world, and also give almost all importance to strengthen the research activities across the campus. So I firmly believe that with the help of our manager, and also with the help of our respected principal, and also many of the faculties from our department and other department also, they always continuously contributed their bit in order to strengthen the vision and mission of the PSMO College. And before I am entering to my duty, many of our students, those who belongs to the New York University of Abu Dhabi, they multiple times asked to me about the history or historical background of our college. So let me share the brief history but glorious history of the PSMO College and also the Tirurangadi region. So many of you, especially my dear friend Muhammad, just asked me about the founder of this college. Let me start with the founder itself, MK Haji Sahib, one of the historical and glorious personality in almost all the Renaissance history of the Kerala. He was contributed a lot, not only to the establishment of this college, but also the community upliftment of the Tirurangadi and almost all parts of the Malabar. And our current manager, MK Baba Sahib, is the son of the MK Haji Sahib. So as Razak sir rightly mentioned about you while you having the snacks there in our room, the 1940s, Malabar experienced a devastating cholera epidemics. So it was very pathetic and it was completely out of control. Nobody know how to control that much furious situation, because it 1,000 times more than we had just felt during the time of the corona. So 1940s, Tirurangadi and surrounding region of the Malabar experienced vast form of cholera. People die every hours, people die in this particular region, and many of the young children, they orphaned. So as a good example, maybe the first example in the history of the Kerala, MK Haji Sahib converted his home as an orphanage, and they collected all these orphans around the Malabar and Tirurangadi region, and they give shelter and protection first time in the history of the Malappuram, and also in the history, probably the first time in the history of the Kerala. So somebody was asking about the founder, and my answer to that question, he is actually a reformer, a humanist, a philanthropist, who actually set an example not only to the generation of the 1930s, but also the generation of the entire period. That is why he established this college and also many of other institutions around the Tirurangadi, and presently we have 10 departments and almost UG, PG courses, 5 research departments, and this is only possible because of his vision. So do you just explain about his education? And man without a formal education who dreamed about an institution with 5 PhD programs in 2023. So that was our great visionary. Almost all program of the PSMO College and almost all activities of our department is primarily, basically, the inspiration we receive from the glorious life of our MK Haji Sahib. And almost all programs in our college are completely supported by our principal, and I'm honored because our manager, once I am sharing this news, the New York University students of Abu Dhabi going to visit our campus, and our manager is very happy, and he spontaneously accepted our request to come over here to meet you all, and for this wonderful gathering. I welcome you all once again to this wonderful morning. So this program is presided over by Dr. Aziz, the principal of the college. On behalf of this gathering, I welcome you, sir, for this auspicious occasion. And today, the program is inaugurated by our respected manager M.K. Baba Sahib. On the behalf of this gathering, I welcome you, sir. And today's attraction and the guest of the day, Professor Samuel Mark Anderson, New University Abu Dhabi, and Dr. Neelima, Jeychandran, New University Abu Dhabi, and Haji Dias, Associate Instructor, NYU Abu Dhabi, and 14 students and very energetic and enthusiastic students from different parts of the world and who studied in NYU Abu Dhabi. And also I welcome Dr. Shibinu, who will going to explain to you the topic Future of Kerala Migration, the past and present, especially the historical and the current situation of the migration profile of the Kerala. And I welcome you, Professor Shibinu, the head of the Department of Economics and also the chair of the M.K. Haji Chair for Migration Studies. And I welcome all students and all faculties. Our faculties is little busy with these days because the centralized valuation camp of the Calicut University is been going on, so they are busy with their valuation. So in the absence of our HOD Selina and also Abdur Rauf, Dr. Rashid, Mr. Sharavanan, Mr. Fahad and Jasila NN, on behalf of you, I welcome you all once again. And more than that, our degree student and postgraduate student, I welcome you all to this gathering, and all the office staff and cameramen and everybody. And the one man, and I took always my inspiration, my dear Razak sir, and he is the soul of all these programs. And I welcome you, my great teacher, and the inspiration for all these programs, my dear teacher Razak sir, to this platform. And I request Dr. Aziz, the principal of the college, to preside over the function. And before that, we arranged the program in a manner that the inaugural session, and after that the keynote address regarding the future of the Kerala migration, and after that students talks, if it is possible, for 15 minutes. And after that, we definitely wanted to hear from you, Professor Mark Anderson, and also Neelima Madam, Abby, and we will looking towards you to hearing some good words from your side, and also of course from your side also the new university student side. And I welcome you all once again. I request the principal to present our function. Thank you.
Good morning. Most respected Chairman of PSMO College Managing Committee, Janab M.K. Baba Sahib. Most respected Professor Dr. Samuel Mark Anderson. Respected Dr. Neelima. Respected Ms. Abby Dias. Dear Dr. Abdul Razak sir, former HOD, Department of History of this college. Dear Dr. Shibinu, head of the Department of Economics. Dear Rashid, Department of History, other faculty members, and dear students who are visiting the God's own country, Kerala State, and the PSMO College as part of their graduation study, and dear students of PSMO College. Warm good morning to one and all. Once again, after a long gap, we all assembled here for an interactive session with the students of New York University, Abu Dhabi, and also respected professors here. I remember Professor Anderson visiting this college, fourth occasion, I think. He's a part of PSMO now. But COVID put a full stop after 2020. I remember the day, 13th January 2018. That also a January, month of January is always important at PSMO College because it's a month during which Professor Amy visiting PSMO College. Every January is. I used to call her as the Professor of Januaries. Okay. This January also she is coming informed college. 2018 January 13th, for the first time, friends from Abu Dhabi, New York University Abu Dhabi visited PSMO College with Professor Lauren Minsky and Professor Eric. That was the first visit of students from New York University Abu Dhabi here in PSMO College. After 2 years gap, 2020 January, just before the outbreak of COVID, 2020 March, we cannot forget. 2020 March is the month. During that month, the COVID outbreak happened and colleges and all other institutions closed down due to lockdown. 2020 January 14th. Today is also January 14th. January 13th. 12th today. That was the second visit with the same professors. With the Professor Samuel and also Neelima. It's the third visit of students from New York University Abu Dhabi. I heartily welcome you, students, dear students, to this great institute. As you already mentioned, explained to you how this college happened, under what circumstance Tirurangadi Yathingana work started in Tirurangadi, etc., etc. Now you will get more idea from students' handbook given to you now. In which there is one page, 4th or 5th page, you can see the photograph of our founder manager, M.K. Haji Sahib, and also brief description about him, about which Hasib already mentioned. That man started all these institutes, that man created the address to Tirurangadi. Simply, in that word, address, everything is there. Anyway, this college is going on, moving to its 50th year of existence. Our students are eagerly waiting you, to hear from you, to interact with you, and to know more about your university and also your background. I inquired about you with Dr. Neelima, and mentioned from 8 different countries students are there in this group. I hope you are first time visiting India, first time visiting Kerala. For you, Kerala is God's own country. That is why I mentioned in the beginning. For us, not like that. Okay. Anyway, it's an important session, the Department of History, and also this program started by dear Dr. Rasaq sir, our former HOD. During his tenure as head of the Department of History, this program started, and also this one, and also other international programs he brought to PSMO College from 2017 onwards. I remember Professor Dawood Ali was the man who visited college as an international professor for the first time in 2017. From there onwards, we used to organize lot of activities up to 2020 March. Then again, we are starting. This is a good start. I expect this type of programs in future also. I request Professor Samuel and also Neelima, okay, to be with here. Always welcome to PSMO College, to Tirurangadi, to Kerala, when you are getting time, at any time. Okay. With this words I conclude. Our manager, beloved manager is with us. He's a busy man. He's starting every day by 9:30 to 10. He will start his daily schedule, managing all these institutes, and nearly 12 institutes are under Tirurangadi Yathingana, Tirurangadi Orphanage Committee, including one hospital. Every day he will come to hospital in the morning. Then by around 1 to 1:30 he will come to orphanage office for managing all these institutions. And when we are inviting for this type of activities, without any delicacy, he used to come to this college. That's how professors know. During the last visit also, manager attended here. I express my thanks to beloved manager, for his presence here in this occasion. My thanks to Dr. Samuels and also Dr. Neelima and FB, Dias and also students. And also with these words I conclude. I welcome our beloved chairman of the PSMO College Managing Committee, M.K. Baba Sahib. Okay. വളരെ സന്തോഷത്തോടെ ബഹുമാനത്തോടെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ PSMO കോളേജ് മാനേജിംഗ് കമ്മിറ്റി ചെയർമാൻ ബാബ സാഹിബിനെ ഈ പരിപാടി ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി ക്ഷണിക്കുന്നു. താങ്ക് യു.
കേരളമായതുകൊണ്ട് മലയാളത്തിലാണ് സംസാരിക്കണം.
മലയാളം. If you need Asif sir will translate. Okay.
You need translation?
Yeah.
Last translation. I will translate in the last. Okay.
Yeah.
ബഹുമാന്യനായ അധ്യക്ഷൻ, കോളേജ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ ഡോക്ടർ അസീസ്, സ്റ്റേജിൽ ഉപവിഷ്ടരായ നമ്മുടെ മുഖ്യ അതിഥികളായ പ്രൊഫസർ സാമുവൽ മാർ ആൻഡേഴ്സൺ, NYU അബുദാബി, ഡോക്ടർ നീലിമ ജയചന്ദ്രൻ, Pennsylvania University, USA, Miss Abby Days, Western, Associated Instructor, NYU Dhabi, Dr. Shibinam, Dr. Rasat Sir, Asif, മറ്റു ഈ പരിപാടിയൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ എത്തിയിട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാ മൂന്നാമത്തെ ടേംസാണ് ഇവിടെ 2018-ലും 2020-ലും 2023 ന്യൂയോർക്ക് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയുടെ അബുദാബിയിലുള്ള യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി പഠിക്കുന്ന സ്റ്റുഡൻസാണ് ഇന്ന് കേരളത്തിലെത്തിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. അവർ കഴിഞ്ഞ ടൈമിൽ വന്നതും സാമുവൽ മാർക്ക് ആൻഡേഴ്സൺ, പ്രൊഫസർ സാമുവൽ മാർക്ക് ആൻഡേഴ്സൺ, ഡോക്ടർ നീലിമ ജയചന്ദ്രൻ അവരെ PSMO കോളേജിൽ എത്തിച്ചത്. വളരെ നന്ദിയുണ്ട്. ഈ കേരളത്തിൽ വീണ്ടും വീണ്ടും വരികയും ഈ PSMO കോളേജ് സന്ദർശിക്കാൻ നിങ്ങൾ കാണിക്കുന്ന ഇതിൽ വളരെയധികം നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുകയാണ്. മലബാറിലാണ് എന്നുള്ള ഈ മാപ്പിള കലയെ പരിചയപ്പെടാനാണ് ഇവിടെ ഈ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ഇവിടെ എത്തുന്നത്. തീർച്ചയായും നിങ്ങൾ തിരുരങ്ങാടി എന്ന ഈ ചെറിയ ഗ്രാമം സന്ദർശിക്കേണ്ടത് വളരെ അത്യാവശ്യമായ ഒരു കാര്യം തന്നെയാണ്. കാരണം മാപ്പിള കലകളിൽ ഒരു പ്രത്യേക ഉള്ളൊരു സ്ഥലം തന്നെയാണ് തിരുരങ്ങാടി. തിരുരങ്ങാടിയിലാണ് മാപ്പിള ഗാനങ്ങളും ഗാനരചയിതാക്കളും ജീവിച്ച ഒരു രാജ്യമാണ് തിരുരങ്ങാടി. ഈ തിരുരങ്ങാടിയിൽ മാപ്പിള ഗായകരായും രചയിതാക്കളായും ഒക്കെ ഇവിടെ ജീവിച്ച ഒരുപാട് എൻ്റെ കുട്ടിക്കാലത്തൊക്കെ 40-50 വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ് ഈ തിരുരങ്ങാടി എന്ന ഈ കൊച്ചു പ്രദേശം മാപ്പിള രചയിതാക്കളായ KT മൊയ്തീൻ സാഹിബ്, KT മുഹമ്മദ്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ മാപ്പിള ഗായകരായ AV മുഹമ്മദ് സാഹിബ്, KT അഹമ്മദ് കുട്ടി, KT മുഹമ്മദ് എന്നീ മാപ്പിള ഗായകരുടെ ഒരു പ്രദേശം തന്നെയാണ് തിരുരങ്ങാടി. ഈ സൗദാബാദും തിരുരങ്ങാടി ടൗൺ കേന്ദ്രീകരിച്ചുള്ള പ്രദേശം. അവരെന്നും വളരെയധികം അംഗീകരിക്കപ്പെടാതെ പോയ ഒരു വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങളാണ്. ഇന്ന് ഈ കാലഘട്ടത്തിലായിരുന്നു അവർ ജീവിച്ചിരുന്നതെങ്കിൽ അവരിന്ന് അറിയപ്പെടുന്ന ആളുകളായി മാറേണ്ട വളരെ വളരെ ഉയരങ്ങളിലെത്തേണ്ട ആളുകളായിരുന്നു. കെ.ടി. മൊയ്തീൻ എന്ന തിരുരങ്ങാടിക്കാരൻ അന്ന് എഴുതിയ ഒരു മാപ്പിള ഗാനമാണ് പിന്നീട് അത് ദുൽഖർ സൽമാൻ അഭിനയിച്ച ഒരു പടത്തിലെ പാട്ടായി പിന്നീട് വന്നത്. അതൊക്കെ അത് ആ കാലഘട്ടം അത് എഴുതി അന്ന് മൊയ്തീൻ സാഹിബ് ജീവിച്ചിരിക്കില്ല. കെ.ടി. മൊയ്തീൻ എഴുതിയ അപ്പങ്ങേളന്മാരും ചുട്ടമായി ഒരുപാട് വീട്ടിൽ വിളിച്ചെന്ന ആ ഒരു രീതി അതിനൊരു ട്യൂൺ രൂപം മാറ്റിയിട്ടാണ് അത് തിരുരങ്ങാടി സിനിമയിൽ വന്നത്. അപ്പൊ അതിനൊന്നുള്ള ഭാഗ്യം ആ വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങൾക്കൊന്നും ഇല്ലാതെ പോയി. ഒരുപാട് കോൽക്കളിയും അതുപോലെ വട്ടപ്പാട്ട് ഇതൊക്കെ തിരുരങ്ങാടി നമ്മുടെ കുട്ടിക്കാലത്ത് തിരുരങ്ങാടിയിലെ വളരെ ഒരു അംഗീകാരം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന ഏത് കല്യാണ പരിപാടിയോ രാത്രികാലങ്ങളിൽ വട്ടപ്പാട്ട് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഈ കെ.ടി. അബൂബക്കർ എന്ന ഒരാളായിരുന്നു അത് വട്ടപ്പാട്ടിന്റെ. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ കോൽക്കളി, കളരിപ്പയറ്റ് അങ്ങനത്തെ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ തിരുരങ്ങാടിയിൽ വളരെ കാലങ്ങളിൽ നിലനിന്നിരുന്ന ഒരു സമയമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പോഴൊക്കെ ന്യൂജൻസ് ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ അതെല്ലാം അതിൻ്റെതായ രീതിക്ക് മാറിക്കഴിഞ്ഞു. എന്നാലും കോൽക്കളിയും ദഫ്മുട്ടും വട്ടപ്പാട്ടൊക്കെ എപ്പോഴും ആ ഒരു മാപ്പിള കലയെ നിന്നും നിലനിർത്തിക്കൊണ്ടുവരുന്ന ഇന്നും സ്കൂളിൽ നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. ഏതായാലും ആ ന്യൂയോർക്ക് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയുടെ കുട്ടികൾ 14,000 പേര് അബുദാബിയിൽ പഠിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികളൊക്കെ എംഎസിൽ പഠിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ ഇന്ന് നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ പരപ്പനങ്ങാടിയിലൊക്കെ ഇന്നലെ വന്ന് ഓരോ ഭാഗങ്ങളൊക്കെ സന്ദർശിച്ചു. എല്ലാ വർഷവും ഈ വരുന്ന കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ ഈ തിരുരങ്ങാടി PSMO കോളേജിൽ അവർ കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ ഈ ഇരിക്കുന്ന വ്യക്തിത്വങ്ങൾ അത് ശ്രമിക്കാറുണ്ട്. ഇതിനെല്ലാം ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി അവരോട് നന്ദി പറയുകയാണ്. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടുകാരിൽ കോഴിക്കോട് സ്വദേശിയുമായ ഡോക്ടർ നീലിമ ജയചന്ദ്രൻ ഇപ്പോഴും 2 വർഷമായി കണ്ടിട്ട് ഇപ്പോഴും മറക്കാതെ കൈയൊക്കെ തന്നു. ഇപ്പോഴും കേരളത്തിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ നീതിമാരെല്ലാം വരുമ്പോൾ ഒന്ന് കേരളം ചുറ്റിക്കാണാൻ ഇവർക്കൊക്കെ അവസരം ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ നമുക്ക് നമ്മളെ കൊണ്ട് കഴിയുന്നതും ചെയ്യും. ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി ഇതുമാതിരി ടൂറ് പ്രോഗ്രാമല്ല വരുമ്പോൾ അറിയിക്കണം എന്നാണ് ഇതിൽ അറിയിക്കുന്നത്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നടക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ടും ഈ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് പ്രയോജനം ഉണ്ടാകട്ടെ എന്ന് ഈ മാപ്പിള കലയെ തെരഞ്ഞെടുത്ത് വന്നതിൽ വളരെയധികം നന്ദി കുട്ടികളോട് അവരുടെ സംഘത്തോടും പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടും എന്റെ വാക്കുകൾ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. ഈ പരിപാടിയുടെ ഔപചാരികമായ ഉദ്ഘാടനം നിർവഹിച്ച് പ്രത്യേകിക്കുന്നു. ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്.
Just to translate his good words, firstly he says, I will speak in English because this is in Kerala. I welcome you all to this auspicious occasion. I am very grateful to Professor Mark Anderson, Neelima, Jeychandran to coming to PSMO College over and over again. The students visited this place to know about the Mappila culture. The NYU student, Abu Dhabi student visited this place to know about the Mappila culture. So this is very imperative to visit Tirurangadi because this place, the local place Tirurangadi, is the place of Mappila poets and the Mappila singers like A.V. Muhammad and K.T. Muhammad, etc. Prominent Mappila poets of the region never be popularized as such of this today because of several circumstances and some problems related to the medias and all. They become never popularized. So recently the K.T. Moideen had his wonderful song Appangal Embadum Chuttamai. That song is filmed by Dulquer Salman, the actor Mammootty. Everybody know the Mammootty, and his son is the Dulquer Salman, and he acted this song Appangal Embadum Chuttamai, and that song penned by K.T. Moideen of this particular region. So he says Kolkali and Vattapattu always an integral part of the society, especially during the marriage function. But these days that importance of the Kolkali and Vattapattu is minimal because of the changing, and the new gen society no more wanted to play this type of performance during their marriage function. And University New York University student visited yesterday, Parappanangadi, they visited yesterday, and he says please find some time to come to this campus over and over again. I am very much thankful to you all, to the students and to the faculty to make this occasion a wonderful one. Thank you.
Every occasion when professors are coming here, we used to honor them by wearing a shawl. That's a Kerala style of honoring. Pannada, we are calling that as, okay, for honoring guest person Samuel Mark Anderson, I invite respected chairman of our managing committee, and I invite Professor Mark Anderson, sir. Kerala style of honoring guests and visitors. Sorry. Next, Dr. Neelima. Then I invite Dr. P.P. Abdul Razak sir for introducing guests to participants.
Dear Principal, Sam, Abby, and Neelima from New York University, Manager, my dear colleagues and dear students from New York University, and that of PSMO. So we are running short of time. I don't know whether I shall elaborate on anything. Everything has been already said by Principal and Haji. As you all know, this is the third time that the students and teachers from New York University coming over to this university, to this small college. Ours is a small college when compared to your big university, New York University. But this college is having a heart which is bigger than the campus to accommodate and host any number of students from anywhere or from the different parts of the globe. And I don't know why, again and again, this is third time that, first time it was in 1918 that Lauren Minsky and her students, 14 students came to this institution. Then the Sam and Neelima came with their students in 19, and this is the third time. And I don't know what is the secret of this coming over here again and again. So I think it is because
two reasons. Neelima, I think it is because of two reasons. One is definitely the hospitality shown by us to them, because we used to eat in a huge sand, not Sam, sand, a big plate. We eat together from the big plate. That shows our hospitality. But we are unable to show our hospitality in full strength here because of the strictures of your university by Abbey, that only tin drinks shall be provided to you. So it's not our fault. We would have provided you all the delicacies of Malabar, but because of this. And second reason might be because why people from New York University come over to Tirurangadi is this, that Tirurangadi is a major center of Monsoon Islam. You will be familiar with the term Monsoon Islam. Monsoon Islam is nothing but Islam that came through the waves of Arabian Sea. So this being a major center from 15th century onwards, you know that a 15th century Arabic text, Tufatul Mujahideen, has mentioned about this Tirurangadi. So it has got such a significance, and as rightly pointed out by our manager, you can also see that it is a major center of the folk arts of Moplas or the Muslims of Malabar. Maybe because of these two reasons, and that students and teachers come over to this small institute, we are that happy that, and it is with a sense of pride and joy that we welcome you all to this small institution. Without going further, I welcoming you all again, I just conclude my speech. Thank you.
Then I invite Professor Samuel Mercanderson for a few words.
Hello all. I want to extend my great thanks again to the team at PSMO College, Dr. Aziz, hosted by you. You've done so well with developing this college and this school and the youth, and all of the research functions here. I'm sorry that the manager, Baba Sahib, has left, but it's always his stewardship is also evident in everything that has been accomplished here. Razak is a great friend of ours and a great friend to NYU Abu Dhabi, as well as an incredible scholar. And Haji is so knowledgeable about all things folk cultural that it's a real pleasure to always hear from him, as well as Dr. Shinobu. Who will be taking us through a very important conversation a little bit later on. And to see such great enthusiastic students every time we come is always a pleasure. And I think I see even more because they're crowding in last time. And it really speaks to the power of the mission of this college, as we've heard, and the importance of education and educating all levels of society, and it's a real privilege for us to be a part of that mission, even for just one day. I think it's you students are really lucky to be growing up here and studying here in Kerala, where there's so many layers of history, so many layers of culture, so many intersections of different kinds of beliefs and knowledges and cultural practices, and it's just such a wealth of. It's really an inspiration to me. It's an inspiration to our students, just to pass through this geography and to partake a little bit in what Kerala has to offer. And we learned so much from our time here, and I'm sure you guys are all learning so much, and it's great that there's such a support for the study of the culture and history of this region here. And just to tell you a little bit about our students are also quite diverse. We have 14 students from I think 7 or 8 different countries, from 3 different continents. It's a very geographically diverse group. they're also coming from multiple different kinds of disciplines, engineering and social research and political science, as well as literature and I said political science already. Biology is there, and it's business and psychology as well. Yes, so it's also valuable for us for our students who are coming from so many different places and so many different intellectual pursuits to have this moment to learn a little bit more about the complexity of this region. And we have so much to learn from Kerala. Abu Dhabi has so much to learn from Kerala, and the world has so much to learn from Kerala. So thank you very much, and we appreciate everything.
Africana University, Africana Research Center, Pennsylvania University ആണ്. പക്ഷേ നമ്മുടെ കോഴിക്കോട്ടുകാരിയാണ്. That is more important.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Thank you. Well, that's precisely why we come over here, because of the love, the enthusiasm, and the warm welcome we receive. So, for the sake of time, I just want to give a big shout out to all of you and also the organizing committee here at PSMO College, who put together a fantastic program for us, but also each time the care, the love, and the education they give us. So thank you all, especially Professor Principal of the College, Mr. Aziz, and Professor Razak, and also Hasib and Dr. Shibnu. Thank you all, and to the students, those who are at the back and at the front, thank you all. Group, and we would love to have an interaction with you later. So, go team.
Then I invite Dr. Shibunu, Head of the Department of Economics, for his talk on the future of Kerala migration. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.